So I love shiny Pokemon. They're super hard to find. The colors are, for the most part, really amazing, and they're always a fun part of the Pokemon experience. What I also like is the trading card game, and I love playing Pokemon Pocket. So when Pokemon Pocket had a new set come out, Celestial Guardians, I knew I had to shiny hunt a pack. So opened up the pack, and let's see what we get to see what Pokemon we can shiny hunt. So first we got a Heliolisk. Second is going to be a Shelder. Third is going to be Komala. Fourth is going to be Helioptile. And last will be Torracat. Alright, so 5 really good hunts. Let's see how we go. Alright, so the first Pokemon will be Helioptile. In that, we're going to go to Pokemon Shield. And with the first Helioptile, we're going to do what's called a Teapot method. So we're going to combine the Teapot method with another method, which is the static ability on the Raichu. So with the Teapot method, if we encounter a Pokemon in the overworld and then KO it in a battle, the chance of that Pokemon respawning increases about 50%. If we combine that with the Raichu's static ability, where that increases the chance of electric Pokemon already spawning, we're going to have an increased chance of encountering more Helioptile in the overworld. Now, Helioptile does spawn in the overworld just outside of Stow-Inside. So we wanted to go out there and see how many Helioptile we had to KO before we encountered a shiny one. Now, these methods do not increase the shiny chance. They just increase the chance of them showing up. And then let's see how many it took us to get to the first shiny. Holy crap! Shiny Helioptile! That was quick! Okay, so I'm listening to Danzowait's first attempt at Frasco's Final Aeon Edge in the Corinthian Masters mod, and we got shiny Helioptile in like maybe like 50 or 60 encounters. Let's just throw a quick ball. There we go, we got the first Helioptile on the list for the pack. That's awesome. Yeah, like I'm not kidding when I say like we just started like grinding for this today. Like maybe I did a little bit last night. Like 73 total battles. That's it. So we got shiny Helioptile in the bag. So let's go for a second one. So with the first shiny Helioptile found really quickly, I didn't want to keep on doing the KOs. So I went with a trusted method with eggs and the Masuda method. So for those who do not know, the Masuda method is a shiny hunting method involving eggs that involves 2 Pokemon, one of a foreign nation or foreign nationality different from the one your game is in. So if your game is in English, you will need a non-English Ditto. So in my case, I use a Japanese Ditto with my English Heliolisk to breed for the shiny Helioptile. Now, without the shiny charm, the Masuda method is 1 in 683 chance of it being shiny, but with a shiny charm, it is the 1 in 512 that everyone knows about. So with that being said, I jumped into getting eggs, and let's see how many eggs it took us to get our shiny Helioptile for our shiny Heliolisk. There we go! Shiny Helioptile. Finally! That is 710, 735. 735. Actually, Hold on. Let's evolve this sucker. Where's the sunstone? Oh, before... Let's check the summary. Sassy. Of course it's sassy after making us wait so long. Alrighty, let's evolve this guy. Here's the sunstone. We have plenty in this file. Sunburnt shiny Helioptile? And shiny Heliolisk. Now that we have both shiny Helioptile and shiny Heliolisk done, it's time for us to jump over to Pokemon Violet. And for that, we will do the sandwich method for Komala first. So with that, we will make a sandwich that will increase the encounter power and the shiny power of the type in question. In this case, we are going to be doing a normal type sandwich. However, with Komala, Komala is not the only normal type. Komala does spawn with Oinkologne, with the Scovet line, and with the Shudo line. So a lot of different normal types pop up in the Tag Tree Thicket. And let's see how many... Hi! That's a shiny, Shroodle. Phase 1. For Komala. Like, a minute into the sandwich. Oh. There's the second phase of the hunt. First of the day. Scovet here. Hi, little Scovet. Just throw a quick ball at you. Alrighty. Another shiny Scovet. There we go. Where do you go? Here you go. Shiny Scovet at the buzzer. 2 shiny Scovet on the same sandwich. Phase 4 for Komala. So let's make another sandwich and keep on going. Oh, there's a shiny Grafai. Phase 5 for Komala. Shiny Grafai. Alrighty. Like we said, phase 5 for Komala on a Grafai. Let's keep on going. Alrighty, well, phase 6. Another Scovet. Just throw this one in a repeat ball. Phase 6 for Komala. Let's keep on going. Shiny Grafai. Phase 7. Phase 7 for Komala. As I complain about Komala in Go Pokemon Go. Hi, shiny Strudel. This is what, phase 8? I'm just using another quick ball. I don't care. I could have used a repeat ball if I wanted to. Another shiny Strudel. Phase 8 for Komala. We're just gonna keep on going. Alrighty. Another phase. Another shiny Strudel. This is phase 8? Phase 9? This is phase too many. How about that? For Komala. Finally! Shiny Komala. Oh my god. Finally! Finally. Shiny Komala. This is 10 phases. You know what? It has a pink drum. Let's try Love Ball. No, okay, we're just gonna repeat ball it. We're just gonna repeat ball it. There we go. Komala is caught. So let's move on to the next target, which would be Shelter. Now with Komala caught, next will be Shelter. Now we are staying in Pokemon Violet for Shelter, but with this time, Shelter, we are going to be doing an outbreak that spawned because I just had an outbreak that day. So we knocked out 60 Pokemon, we put on a water type sandwich, and this is what we did. No, not Shelter. Not Shelter. Clawitzer. Clawitzer. Shiny Clawitzer. Yeah, I saw the red, and I was like, oh, you're not what I'm looking for. Quick ball, and we'll move on. Phase 1 for Shelter. Background! Run! Run! We need that shiny Shelter before it despawns. Hi, Shelter! I found you! Yes! It wasn't, it was staying still. Oh, it wasn't staying still. I was afraid of it despawning, so I'm like, run, 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 run. But we got Shelter. Only 2 phases for Shelter. 1 sandwich. We'll take that. Now, granted, definitely boosted by the outbreak, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
There's shiny Shelter. Now with 4 found, we're down to our last one, which is Torracat. Now we can't get Torracat in the wild, but we can get Litten. So it's time for us to head over to the Blueberry Academy, use a fire type sandwich, and see how quickly we can find our Litten. Shiny Litten, there we go. There we go.
That's a set, right?
That is all of the Pokemon from pack. We'll catch this Litten, evolve it to a Torracat, and then we'll have everything done. Except for it doesn't want to catch in the repeat ball, so I might I'm gonna have to figure something out real quick. That didn't take too long, it was only 1 sandwich.
Yeah, I'm still doing the same climax.
Kristen just found out that our truth got released.
Oh yeah, she's a blessing.
Alright, repeat ball's not working. I'm just gonna go use Ultra Ball. I would love to use a luxury ball for the white, but it has
oh yeah, that'd be cool.
but it has Flame Blitz or Flare Blitz, so I'm just trying to get the best ball I can right now. Oh my god. I did not save before interacting with this because I didn't think it would be this hard of a catch. I have a Master Ball. I have 5 Master Balls if I have to use a Master Ball on it.
I did
There we
that.
go,
I
Ultra Ball.
used
Critical
to.
capture. We're fine.
Okay.
Never punished. Never punished. Never punished. Okay, let's get out of the area. Let's bag. Rare candy. And that, level 69,
Nice.
Litten to Torcat. And that is all 5 of the Pokemon from the Celestial Guardians pack found as shinies in the games. So there's 5 different shiny hunts from 2 different games using a couple different methods. It was really fun just to open up a small booster pack like that in Celestial Guardians and Pokemon Pocket to get some targets for some Pokemon that I've hunted before for different reasons, but this time it just felt a little different, had a little more fun to it. And with the new set coming out soon in Pokemon Pocket, I am excited to try this all over again with another 5 set of cards. Hopefully 5 new targets and 5 different ways to see them. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed it, give the video a like. And you may like one of the other videos on screen too. If you like shiny hunting and like Pokemon Pocket, one of these may be for you as well.